The Prime Minister has described the death of former Cambridge professor Jason Arday as a tragedy on so many levels. Jason Arday resigned from his role at the university after allegations of plagiarism and questions were raised over some of his achievements. He had denied the claims. Police say they're not treating his death as suspicious. Helena Wilkinson has the latest.
3 years ago, Jason Arday made history, becoming Cambridge University's youngest ever black professor. But earlier this month, he was at the centre of a plagiarism row, and last week he quit his role with immediate effect. Last night it was confirmed that Jason Arday had been found dead. In a statement, the Metropolitan Police said they were called by the London Ambulance Service on Friday afternoon following a report that a man had been found unresponsive inside a property. Sadly, a 41-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene. His next of kin have been informed and are being supported by officers. The Prime Minister Andy Burnham said Jason Arday's death was a tragedy on so many levels.
It's not a moment for any rushing to judgment. It's a moment for reflection, I would say, reflecting on how things came to this. A really sad and sorry state of affairs, and I think we just all today think of Jason, his contribution and his family and friends.
Since his appointment as a Cambridge Professor of Sociology of Education in 2023, Professor Jason Arday regularly appeared in the media talking about a variety of subjects, from his personal journey into academia.
There's one thing you said to me which I never forgot, and it was when I was 22, and I said to you I was thinking about doing a PhD, and you said to me, like, you know, it would be the greatest story in the world if the kid who didn't know how to read and write managed to get a PhD.
But there were recent allegations of plagiarism and questions about some of his achievements. He denied the claims. He admitted errors in his work, but said he had faced an unrelenting level of public scrutiny and personal attack and was not a liar. Some critics had said the treatment of him had been motivated by racism, but others said the claims of plagiarism were legitimate. A former colleague and friend told the BBC he had spoken to Jason Arday yesterday morning.
Over the last few weeks, since the plagiarism allegations came to sort of national news and then international news, he was being subjected on an hourly basis to ridicule, humiliation. He told me this morning that he couldn't leave his home because his face was now so well known, his name was so well known, that he was a figure of shame. He maintained that he did not fabricate, he did not lie.
In a statement, Jason Arday's family said that they were in shock to have lost this amazing father, partner, brother, uncle and son. They added the campaign of misinformation was too much for Jason, who was a gentle man and who always wanted to see the best in everyone. Cambridge University's Vice-Chancellor said they were desperately saddened to hear the tragic news that Jason Arday had died. The Metropolitan Police said his death was being treated as unexpected, but is not believed to be suspicious. Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.